Okay, so I just want to kind of have a conversation today because I was looking up some things and
Hmm.
trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about with Say Her Name.
Hmm.
So I always do a little backdrop. Say Her Name became from a conversation that we had about intersectionality, about how black women are dying or being discriminated against. Let me back up a second.
Hmm.
Not only because of the color of our skin, but also because we're women. And it happens in a lot of different,
Industries,
industries,
institutions,
institutions, in the workplace, in
work.
the medical field,
Yeah, pay inequity.
pay,
Black
yes,
women getting worse medical care with
medical
college
care.
degrees and insurance versus women who
Listen,
come in with public assistance. White women who
yes,
come in with public
public
assistance.
assistance.
It's a clear
Absolutely.
line.
It
Like
is
we can go on and on.
definitely a clear line. And one of the things that came out of that conversation is the fact that black women are dying at the hands of the police at a high rate, and it's not being talked about or disclosed on the media like black men. We get the one or two Breonna Tellers or, and
Sandra
Sandra
Bland.
Bland's, but, over the past, I want to say maybe, I want to go back and say about 10 years.
Yeah.
It's been over 250 black women that have either died at the hands of police or in police custody.
Wow.
For a various number of reasons,
Mhm.
all that stop and drop down to what we all discuss: healthcare. We've been denied healthcare in custody,
Mhm.
and we die. We've been brutalized in custody, and we die. So we started saying the names of women who have not, their stories have not been shared and talked about. And what I end up getting to was the fact that black women are the most unprotected race of women. And I don't want to just stay with the police. I don't want to just emphasize that we're dying at the hands of the police. But while that is important, and I do want to continue to talk about that, I don't want us to get jaded to the fact, but we are also dying, period. Like, we're dying from intimate partner violence. We're dying from, violence in the neighborhoods. Like, we're dying from inadequate healthcare treatment. We're dying. And when I went to look for a Say Her Name today, it kind of touched me in a way that I said, this is ridiculous. Like, it was so many women on the when I did my search, like 28-year-old woman killed, 26-year-old woman killed, 43-year-old woman killed, like shot in her face in her home in Strawberry Mansion. Now, I didn't get a lot of information on that. They didn't disclose the woman's name yet, and I'm not sure why. But I'm gonna do a little bit of research on that and try to come back with some information on that next week. But in general, it was so much information about women that are being killed, black women that are being killed, that I just wanted to have the conversation and bring some awareness to the fact that we're dying out here and we need to be protected. Yes, we're dying at the hands of the police. Yes, we're dying, from healthcare, and we're dying at the hands of our own people. So we have to do something about the fact that our black women are left so unprotected. We're left so unprotected on so many levels, and we can go there. If we doing bad, we need to get assistance. We gotta get the black man out the home. If the black man doing something that's illegal, we gotta get the black man out the home. And then you gotta do all. You want to get some assistance? We gotta put you in these, this structure and these housing developments, and we gotta monitor your life. This person can't come live with you. That person can't come live with you. Lord knows, not a man can't come in there and try to take care of you. You're gonna lose everything. So it's definitely an issue. It's a major issue, and I'm just kind of overwhelmed with the amount of information that's out there on black women that are being killed, that's dying. And, I just want to say I woke up aligned today, and I want to put that energy out there, but I got to talk about us because I'm a black woman. I don't care how aligned I am. I don't care how good I feel. And I want to project that energy onto everybody that's watching the show, everybody that's here at the show. I want y'all to feel my positive energy. We don't get enough of that. But I don't want y'all to fall asleep though. Don't get it twisted. We out here fighting to stay alive. And it's coming at us from so many different angles. We need our black men. We need y'all to protect us. We need y'all to support us, because we don't have the support of nobody else other than our sisters. We have our sisters. Some may try to make you believe that we don't, but we have our sisters. And there's some black men out there too. Some may try to make you believe that we don't have that either, but we need more of it. We need more of it. This woman who was murdered, shot in her face, they have not released her name. I do not know her name. I'm going to do some more research to try to get her name. But apparently, it looks as if it was a home invasion. I don't know who shot the lady, excuse me. I don't know what kind of information they had, but I got to do some more research on it. But her daughter found her, y'all. Her daughter found her in the house, shot in the face and dead. Y'all want to talk about trauma? It's one thing to lose your connection to this universe, the womb that you came from, right? But it's another thing to actually see her dead, shot, taken way too soon, in her 40s. I don't know if she had grandchildren or not, but I wish I knew her name to say her name. But the 43-year-old woman that was shot in the face, found dead by her daughter in Strawberry Mansion, I want to talk about it. I want y'all to know that it's happening, because the article was very small. You see, I don't really have no information, no suspects. They don't have anything, nothing.
See, it always goes. It goes back to the same thing with me, like brothers that understand, and it ain't a lot of us, because I had these conversations. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not perfect. I'm not saying everything that I ever done to a black woman or whatever was the right thing. But we talking about like emotional relationship stuff. I'm talking about overall, any black woman that's around me know how I move. And that came from black women. And then that came from me finding out who I was as a black man and understanding the same thing I said last week, I say all the time. The reason why they got us thinking that black women are not worthy is because they understand what we don't understand about black women. That she is your source of power. Mm-hmm. And your job is to maintenance that power. Every other man protects his woman in a certain type of way because they understand what this woman is to their power. Your power is your progeny. Your power is life, promoting life, sustaining life, to their culture. There will be none of your culture without this woman. If I'm not mistaken, I might get the name wrong, but I think Fannie Lou Hamer said, if you want to see the content of the character of a community, look to see what's going on with the women. So if the women are not being protected, what do you think is happening to your community? So it can even be an outgrowth to, if your community not protected, our community is the only community that let other people come in and benefit off of their community. You would think that there's not a connection, but if you looked at the woman for being a powerful being that she is, you would fight tooth and nail to make sure that community that she lives in is yours, is hers, and it's going to be passed on to your progeny. That life is going to go through that community, through that family. Like my sister always says, they want to destroy the black family. How do you do that? You make the man turn on the woman. You make it easy for him to eliminate her. Mm-hmm. He's eliminated, like intimate partner violence. That's what this morphed into, us having an understanding of that. Me and my daughters having conversations about the privilege that black men had. But usually we use that privilege to imitate our oppressor. That's another important thing y'all need to pay attention to.
That is definitely a very important piece.
That's another reason why you look at your woman as a material good. She comes with the gun. She comes with the money. She comes with the car. And she's disposable like those things as well. That's what we've been being taught. That's why it's so easy to kill a woman. To kill a woman that look like you, that look like your mother, that look like your sister, that look like your aunt.
Because it's easy because they dehumanize us with all of the social media and they turn us into an objects of affection. You know what I mean? We're not desired for our soul. What for we embody, our spirit, what we bring to the universe, what we put out in the universe. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot, like it's a lot to that, but the devaluing and the dehumanizing of us women, black women, is part of the reason why we're dying.
You know what? As you two women, black women in this room, shit, I'ma always give y'all props. You know what I mean?
Carl, don't say nothing too crazy. We don't want the power to go out again.
That's why I've been trying to keep my mouth closed. You know what I'm saying? But, I was a single father, raised a young, beautiful black daughter.
Kudos.
Craig know her very well. Very successful in life, married, gave me 4 beautiful grandchildren. Her last child was my boy on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? So, God has given me some great things in life. And one of the greatest things he gave me was just sitting here with y'all tonight. Because I started this show off by saying, I'm not an African American. I'm a black American. You two, y'all two, conversation that y'all just had. And y'all said, black woman, black man. Not once did I hear African American man, African American woman. Tell me how many times y'all two said it out y'all mouth just 2 seconds ago. Come on. I'm not putting y'all on the spot. But I demonstrated how I felt from the very beginning.
Yes, you did.
And y'all just proved me right. But I'm not right. Because for us in this room to get that message that fast, that's the message we got to get out there. Okay? We ain't never been to no goddamn Africa. What the hell Africa look like? I don't even have a goddamn passport. The hell?
I feel the power.
I don't like getting on airplanes.
I feel the power.
They must be tricked. African American. The best thing that they did for us black Americans was said on that application, we don't have to fill that out no more. By law, you do not have to fill that out.
Yeah, you don't.
You can leave it blank.
You can definitely elect to leave it blank.
At least get the first interview. Because now I'm getting back to why I was supposed to come here.
Get the interview.
At least get the interview. Y'all know how I get my interviews? All right, I'm going to tell y'all. I ain't never told nobody this trick, but I'm going to tell y'all. First thing foremost, my first name is Carl. A lot of jobs think I'm a white person because that's a white person's name. Carl. Okay? Secondly, when they call me, last name is Carpenter. Get it? Carpenter. That's my last name, legally. So, when they call, we, talking, boom, 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 then they go take it to a joke. Your last name is your profession. Yup. Now I know I got you. You gotta sell yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Be cold.
Hello. Are you?
You be cold switching. Cold switching.
No, y'all. Y'all know I had to. See, he put me on the spot, so I had to be me. You know what I'm saying? But no, I answer, hello, how are you? You know, I mean, it's not called white people's English.
No.
This is what y'all need to learn. It's called standard English. Okay? It's just called standard English. Mm-hmm. It's not white person English. It's not black person Chinese. Whoever. I ain't gonna go through all that. English. It's just standard English. Learn how to talk the same way you learn how to walk, and you'll be fine. Mm-hmm. That's the bottom line.
Articulation, being able to communicate.
There you go. It ain't white people. No. See, that's where y'all get it messed up at. Y'all want to automatically label, but y'all don't want to be labeled. See, this is where we got the problem.
No, they want to automatically contribute.
Mm-hmm.
The way you articulate to the white man. Mm-hmm. Because you can articulate well, they want to attribute that to the white man.
Right. And really talking like, the thing about talking like you white is... It's not because you can articulate yourself. It's when you actually try to sound like white folks tone-wise. You'll hear people talk in high-pitched voices that's not there. Right. You're trying to talk white. Yeah. Being able to have proper diction, that's not talking white. That's understanding English.
Right. Exactly.
Talking with a nasal tone, that's trying to talk white, because white folks tend to have a nasal tone. Right. That's talking
all
white.
That goddamn cocaine.
Yo, we got
the power.
We got a big call back.
I love it. Oh my gosh.
Yo,
what we
my
did.
bad, y'all. Did I say something wrong?
No, you did not. I love the energy, Carl. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Listen, this is PSA, y'all.
This is PSA Philly
service announcement.
Take over to we bringing everybody back. We bring everybody back.
The love, support, and grace was real.
You never know where it's gonna go. We are aligned today. That's what we doing out here.
That was an alignment.
He snatched me off the streets, y'all.
It was an alignment. Bringing Carl today was part of the alignment. Today is 2/22/22.
That's right. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's
why you ain't get the call till 3 something.
Yeah, because
it was aligned. Okay. The universe aligned for you to be here.
I came and did call like shit. I was like this
you
ain't
supposed
nothing.
To.
This is how it's going to go down at overall training. This what y'all going to do.
Hey,
real live black folks.
Hey.
Do y'all got the location? Cause I don't
well, yeah, it's not really a central location right now. We're working on a central location, but basically, like it's different areas. So overall training is the parent, but we have individuals that have their own. Right.
Because that's how I met Monique. She was doing a presentation at I-Day, and then she later started getting students from I-Day. So she goes to I-Day to, because it's a traveling thing. She could take it anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. They some miseducated kids. That's what I'm gonna start saying.
It is.
They're miseducated
we were just
kids.
talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying?
They miseducated
But we
kids.
try to get them back.
We getting them back.
We gonna get them back, Carl.
Trust me.
We gonna get them back. We ain't giving up.
I'm gonna bring some of them to you, Carl. I'm out here in the streets. I'm gonna go.
Come on,
I'm gonna bring them the car.
I'm not physically violent because that's not what they taught us back in the day.
Nah, I'm gonna bring them to you to the skills. Yeah, we out of here.
Listen, power off.
PSA Philly service announcement.
Love y'all.
That's what we doing out here.
T-shirt company worldwide.